So Mark is right that we very intentionally put this art space in the front of it. We also very intentionally made it beautiful, right? The exposed bricks, the waterfall. Poor Meg, who's going to join us in a minute, is my fundraiser. She had to find people who would pay for a waterfall in a homeless shelter, which seems very useless until you realize, like, think about your feeling when you walk in, right? You felt like this was a place of honor and dignity. You felt like it was a special place. That's what we want people to feel when they come in here. The only thing I would add to Mark's excellent introduction to this room is that we welcome in a lot of guests and visitors, right? Whether they're partners, folks like you. And when you walk into this room, what I love the most about it is the first thing you're thinking about is how talented our clients are, how gifted they are, what beauty they can bring into the world. You're not thinking about what they don't have, you're thinking about what they do have. And that's a really important headset for us as staff, for our volunteers, and for our clients. That it is this abundance of joy and color and hope that we want people to be thinking of the minute you walk in here, right? So it's yes, this is a place that is serving folks who are going through a difficult experience in their life, but that doesn't take away from all the gifts they have and the talent they have, right? And so whether people get that consciously or not, that's what you're coming in here and thinking. I can't tell you how many people come in here and say, oh my God, who does the art? And I'm like, aha, you're missing it, right? The folks that are doing the art are the folks we serve. I can't tell you how many people think that we hire outside artists to come in here and create beautiful things. I'm like, no, this is how talented the families we serve are. The Art Space program, I fully admit that when I came to Homefront, I didn't get it right away. I was like, oh, they have an art program, that's great, right? Isn't that lovely? I didn't realize how much this is life skills. This is finishing what you start. This is believing in yourself. This is having the courage to express yourself in a way that maybe makes you a little uncomfortable. This is entrepreneurship, right? We take this stuff out to art fairs and community events and all sorts of things, and half the proceeds go directly to the clients. There are not many clients, although some are, supporting themselves entirely through their art, but who doesn't love a side hustle, right? We also use this, as Meg accurately pointed out in the last group, as part of our outreach to the community. You know, we go to every community fair, and if I had a table that was like, come learn about poverty, nobody's going to walk up to that table, right? I give you all credit for showing up here this morning when you knew this is what we were going to talk about all day, right? It's not, nobody's going to get excited about that. But just like this room, if we have a beautiful table that has amazing things on it that were made by our clients, and my client is sitting there saying, yes, I made this beautiful thing, it was while I was living at the shelter at Homefront, and we tell you about it, right? So you're initially, again, centering on the humanity of that person and the beauty and the gifts they have in this world, not, wow, look at these poor folks that are going through this hard time. I would be remiss, and Meg would yell at me if I did not mention that this is also an important part of our engagement with the community. So we do, this is another way we fundraise, to be honest with you. So we have our big annual event coming up. If any of you are Mercer County locals or blowing through Princeton on a regular basis, we have what we call Art Jam, which is on Palmer Square in Princeton for 3 weeks, where our client art and local art is all mixed up in one and sold for the benefit of the agency. So if you're an art person, if you love strolling around Princeton in the spring, we've got just the event for you. The primary purpose is not fundraising, right? The primary purpose is this is a client serving program, but we, to create that awareness and that engagement with the community is one of the pieces. I think I want to point you to, obviously you guys are just out in the blue garage, I don't know if they told you about it. Did they tell you what that building used to be? No. So when this was a military building, that was where they